Bravo 1365, and departure radar contact. Fly maintain level 230.
Air 4304.
Arrival, and we do have India. South 827 in approach, maintain 280 knots or greater, from the RNAV Zulu to runway 35 right.
North.
South 827, maintain 280 knots or greater.
280 or better on the speed, Southwest 827 right.
Flight level 270, descending via C3, landing north, information India.
3906 in approach, runway 35 left.
Land 35 left, period 906.
With you, Tango. Another airport that's not too much further, it's just on the east side of Denver National Airport. It's the spaceport. That's Charlie Foxtrot Oscar. They're also showing clear in 10 miles.
36, third visual approach, runway 35 right.
Individual 35 right, that's 12.
Southwest 2094, finding 325, intercept runway 35 left, localizer.
325, join 35 left, localizer, Southwest 2094.
15536, on departure radar contact. Fly maintain level 230.
All right, guys. Figured I'd do a recording. I haven't done a recording on the Saab in quite a while. I figured I'd knock that out. So we're going from Portland to Seattle. It's not too long of a flight, but relatively long for a Saab. Saab's not very fast, but it's IMC. Seattle's got an overcast layer at 1,200 feet above field, so probably doing ILS in there. We can file CBDLC text clearance since we're a turboprop. So we are parked here at the Echo Gates at Portland. We'll do a CBDLC clearance, and then we'll go to ground, 0.9er, and we'll probably plan 10 left, which is 18.7, I think. And then we're going to do the Portland 2 departure, so it would be runway heading to 500 feet. So straight out to 500, and then on to whatever heading or fix or whatever she tells us to do, or he tells us to do. And then we're going to join the Olympia 2 from Battleground, which is here. And then Kuga. And then turboprop, we can expect 12,000. Actually, it's not expect. If it tells us to descend via, we'll descend to 12,000 on Olympia. Turbojet, which is not us, would be 13,000 there. And then we're going to be landing into Seattle, so that would be South Seattle, depart 4th on a heading of 343. So we'll do a heading of 343 after Fort, and we'll get vectors for the ILS 16 left approach. Decision Heights 200 into Seattle. Plenty of runway. And this is where like the Q4-8s and all that. Turboprop stands are right here, so we'll plan on parking there. Yeah. Portland is actually, it might be taking off on the 2.8s, looks like. That's fine. And south flow for Seattle. Wind's pretty good kicking there, so 14 knots. So I'm guessing Portland's running the 2.8s. We're gonna do 32 passengers. So we'll get this IFR on file. $23.73 for fuel. 32 passengers. I'll handle the cargo. That's fine. 30.33. And yep, they're taking off on the 28s. That's with Oscar. Seattle's landing south. United, SF34 slant Golf, CBDLC, Portland, Seattle, 16,000. We'll come back to Portland if need be for whatever reason. So we'll go ahead and file. Float plans on file. It's a little bit of weather around Portland. Otherwise, just looks like a little bit of rain up here, but it's just going to be a cloudy flight. All right, let's hop to it. Sign in here.
Connected to PilotEdge.
It's going to be a dark screen for a moment while that refreshes. SF, we'll get that going. So now you should have an overlay, which you do. So I'm going to use this app I have and load the aircraft. So it's called iGo Dispatch. Let me put in the flight plan here. We're at Portland, PDX. I'm doing all this on my iPad. I don't have an overlay for that, so not yet at least. Runway 28 right. Destination is Seattle. The star is Olympia. From Battleground, runway 16 left. All right, weather is downloaded. So now I need to go to load. Passengers, I think is 32. And the fuel is 23.73, so I'll go with 24.88, which is already there. That's still well within parameters. That will give me a CG of 15.7, so I'll load the X-plane. You'll see the plane move. Here we go. So 15.7 should be, yeah, it does all that automatically through the app, which is really cool. So now I'm going to go through ACARS and I'm going to connect, I'm going to connect the airplane to ACARS. So that way, as I burn fuel, it will adjust the CG in real time when you burn fuel. Okay. Batteries, GPS, galley lights, emergency lights. $13.99. Ground is 0.9er. Tower is 18.7. ATIS was, we'll update it in a little bit. Showed 30.33. And log into CBDLC. We'll get our clearance and then we'll turn on the finish. Everybody should be on board and we'll close the doors and we'll crank up the engines. We're going to do a motoring start. So we'll get those ready. So we're going to go ATC message next, standby, previous, cleared to Seattle, Portland to Battleground, Olympia, as filed, maintain 6. Expect 16 and 5, departure 12435. no squawk. We'll accept that. 3642. 3642. 124. 35. 6000. All that is good. Just need to connect my weather injector now, and then we'll refresh the weather. Update the weather. Doors are shut. We'll turn on our beacon light. Area is clear. And we'll start engine 1 first, since the ground power unit's on the left side. Help to have that set properly. We're going to disconnect the external power. We should get a 28 volt on the left gen, which we do. We'll remove the ground power unit. Start engine 2.
Salt Lake City Centre, good morning. Challenger 263 Juliet Mike on the ground at Lima County. Request for Trinity Centre.
Number 263 Juliet Mike, Salt Lake City Centre on request. Stand by.
Hang on, let me see if my little dog needs to go outside. Right back.
Number 3 Juliet Mike is cleared to the Oscar 86 airport as filed. Climb and maintain flight level 230. Expect flight level 380 within 10 minutes. Departure with Salt Lake City Center 133.4. Squawk 4117. Hold for release.
Challenger 263 Juliet Mike is cleared as filed. Maintain flight level 230. Expect 380 in 10. Departure 134.4. Correction 133.4. Squawk 4117. Challenger 263 Juliet Mike.
Challenger 3 Juliet Mike, read back correct.
All right. Let me see something real fast.
Medford ground, over 969 Whiskey Romeo IFR to Boise.
Challenger 969 Whiskey Romeo, Medford ground, clear to Boise Airport. Jackson 1 departure. Rogue Valley VOR. Then as filed, accept after the Lakeview VOR. Direct Princess, that's Papa, Romeo, November, Charlie, Sierra. Join Saddle 4 arrival. I'm going to maintain 1000. Expect flight level 310 within 10 minutes. Departure frequency 124.3, squawk 5775.
Clear Boise, Jackson 1. Jackson 1 departure. Was that OED transition? Yeah, Rogue Valley transition. Then it's file accept after Lakeview, direct Princess, and Saddle 4 arrival. Climb maintain 1000, 310 and 10. Departures 124.3, squawk 5775. Now Whiskey Romeo.
Number 9 Whiskey Romeo, read back correct.
All right. I got the GTN going. I'll do the autopilot after this. So we're going to go flight plan, Portland, load procedure, departure, Portland 2, 28 right, load, and then we're going to do Seattle, procedure, arrival, Olympia 2, battleground, landing south, load, all right, all is good. So now our clearance said 6. And we're gonna be on a heading initially, which is 28 something or another. 283. Right about there. Check my perf data, pilot report, flaps 15, rotate 108. Reset our trim, which is right here. Landing altitude is 400 feet, and the altimeter at Seattle is 30.2. So that looks good. And we'll go ahead and squawks 3642. Squawk altitude. Elevation at Portland is 30 feet, so we're right on the money. Everything looks hunky-dory there. There's no overhead lights except for those gens, which is normal. Get that going. Grab D-ATIS for Portland. Still Oscar, so nothing's changed weather-wise. Props forward. We'll do a U-turn here to the right, I guess. Taxi light on. And put all anti-icing on normal. Captain in, Portland ground, United 1399, Echo 10, current with Oscar, ready taxi.
At 1399, Portland ground, runway 28 right, taxi via Kilo, Victor, Alpha.
28 right, via Kilo, Victor, Alpha, United 1399. Flight controls are good. Runway heading 283. He may give us a heading to actually turn to. If he doesn't give us a heading, then we'll go off what the SID says, which is runway heading. And then it would be vectors to, I guess, Battleground, maybe even Kuka. Alright, 18.7 is our tower, and departures 24:35. Take off inhibit to landing lights, strobes, auto coursing, C-top, we'll do 92. Flaps are set, props max, flaps 2, blades are on, and we are ready to rock and roll. Portland Tower, United 1399, holding short 28 right.
United 1399, Portland Tower, fly runway heading, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff, wind 200 at 900.
Fly runway heading 28 right, clear for takeoff, United 1399. Engines are stable. Torque is set. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed's alive.
Phoenix departure, Skyline 7390 Charlie. Currently 8,500. Request flight following. I'm about 10 miles south of Sedona Airport in a Cessna Skyline 182 Turbo. My destination is Coolidge Municipal, P08. Cruising altitude should be 8,500.
Number 7300 Sierra Charlie, Phoenix approach squawk 0265.
0265, Sierra Charlie.
Number 7300 Sierra Charlie, radar contact 29 and south of the Flagstaff VR. Altitude indicates 8,500. Sit on altimeter 3027. Are you planning on staying at 8,500?
Stand by, Sierra Charlie.
At 1399, contact departure.
Over to departure, United 1399. 2435. Portland departure, United 1399. Portland to 2,700, climbing 6,000.
United 1399, Portland departure. Radar contact. Climb and maintain 15,000.
Climb maintain 15,000, United 1399.
Phoenix departure, Skyline 7390 Charlie. I'm actually going to move up to 9,500. I was actually just practicing this RNAV departure in VFR conditions. I'll have the appropriate altitude for the appropriate course. 90 Charlie.
90 Charlie, roger.
Prop sync.
Yeah, 1399, turn right heading 010, whenever we'll proceed direct Cougar, so you only get 2 level.
Right turn heading 010, clear direct Cougar to join the arrival, United 1399. Alright, so we're gonna join the arrival, so direct flight plan, Kuga, activate. Hit nav. Turn off the lights. Close enough to 10,000.
Metro Ground, River 969, Whiskey Romeo, Millionaire, taxi with Sierra.
Number 969 Whiskey Romeo. Medford Ground, Tango's current, runway 14, taxi via Bravo, and Alpha advised with Tango.
14 taxi via Bravo and Alpha, and we'll pick up Tango, Whiskey.
Number 9 Sierra Charlie, contact Albuquerque Center 128.45.
128.45, that's Sierra Charlie.
Guess I can turn off the seatbelt signs. I think we're high enough now.
At 1399, contact Seattle Center 126.6.
Seattle Center 126.6, United 1399. 266. Seattle Center, United 1399, 1,500, climbing 15,000.
At 1399, Seattle Center, climb and maintain 16,000, Seattle altimeter 3022.
Climb maintain 16,000, 3022, United 1399.
Albuquerque Center, Airline 739 Sierra Charlie, 9,500.
Airline 739 Sierra Charlie, Albuquerque Center, pace and altimeter 3027.
3027, 9 Sierra Charlie.
Everything's in the green. The RPM's always high on the climb. That doesn't bother this plane. Never had an engine stroke out on me. Cabin diff can be as high as 7.1, so I'll get there. Alright, so it's going to be boring for a little bit. So the only thing I'm going to do is set a top of descent in the GTN, and other than that, not much else to do on the rest of this climb and cruise. So we'll pick it back up on our descent into Seattle and pick up the approach. So I will see you in a second. Alright guys, we were given an instruction to cross Arvid at 3,000, and I have programmed in the ILS 16 left approach, got the frequency in there, only thing I have to do yet is set the course selector.
Sky, lanes up 390 Charlie, was the altimeter 3020?
Mesa's altimeter 3020 from us.
Roger, just want to make sure I had it right.
Making a left turn to 343 here. Got the next approach frequency on standby. Guessing it might be 3365. I guess we'll find out. And we'll keep an eye on icing. Cabin pressure is fine.
At 1399, descend and maintain 10,000.
Descend and maintain 10,000, United 1399.
Center, Challenger 263, Juliet Mike on the ground at Lima, counter request release.
Challenger 3, Juliet Mike's release for departure. Clearance void if not off by 2050 Zulu, time now 2044. If not off the next 6 minutes, call back within 10 from now with your intentions. Frequency changes approved.
If we're not off in 6, we'll call back in 10, Challenger 263, Juliet Mike.
We're turning 343 for vectors. Make sure that gets lined up before I switch to heading mode. And then we can adjust the course, which I believe is 164. Yep, 164. Knot crosswind. I'm just going to stick on nav for right now. Make it easier. Wind correction. Turn on our landing lights.
At 1399, descend and maintain 7,000.
Descend and maintain 7,000, United 1399.
Running West Romeo, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
And say goodbye to the blue sky. We're going into the soup. This is where I have to keep an eye on icing. It's -7. Gear speed's 150. Turn off the prop sync.
Salt Lake City Center, Challenger 263, Juliet Mike has aborted the takeoff run. We'd like to call you back in 10 minutes or so and ready to give it another go.
Number 3, Juliet Mike, cancel release, and just call back shortly on my first line and ready.
Okay, thanks.
Alright, switch to heading, VLOC. Set this course.
United 1399, descend to maintain 4,000.
Descend to 4,000, United 1399. 163.
United West Romeo, contact Salt Lake City Center 133.25.
Alright, VLOC 110.3. Let's set landing lights on.
Diner 69er, Whiskey Romeo.
No
Seattle
idiot
Center.
lights on the dashboard. 4,000 set.
Diner 69er, Whiskey Romeo. Pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240. Contact Salt Lake City Center 133.25.
Still no icing. Monitor icing up here.
Diner 69er, Whiskey Romeo. Salt Lake City Center, verifying pilot's discretionary descent to flight level 240.
There's no icing going on, so we're good.
Diner 69er, Whiskey Romeo. Boise is landing to the east, altimeter 3032. Descend via the saddle for arrival.
Hydro is in the green.
Haley ground, good afternoon, Walker 590, request IFA to Salt Lake with Quebec.
Walker 590, Haley ground, good afternoon. Verify your intended cruise altitude.
Well, we filed 17 because of the Victor Airways, but we can take higher, that's easier, Walker 90.
Yeah, we need you to if you want to be on the skis 5 arrival, MEA's to flight level 240.
We get 260 for, actually 270 for Walker 590.
27 works, I'll be with you in just a minute. Walker 590, just as a heads up, you don't have to be below Class Alpha to be on Victor Airways. Victor Airways, you can fly really as high as you want to. And with that, you're cleared to Salt Lake City Airport. Aurelia 3 departure, Reaps transition, that is filed. Climb via the SID, accept. Maintain flight level 270. Departure with Salt Lake City Center, 128.72, squawk 4060.
Cleared via the Oreo 3 Reaps as file, climb with the 67X7, maintain for level 270, departure 12872, squawk 4060, Walker 590.
Walker 590, read back correct. At 1399, turn right, heading 090.
Right turn heading 090, United 1399.
Salt Lake City Center, Challenger 263, Juliet Mike on the ground at Lima County, request release.
I think Carvo is 3,200. Helzer is 4,000.
Number 263, Juliet Mike is released for departure, clearance void if not off by the top of the hour. Time now 2051.5. If not the next 8.5 minutes, call back within 10 from now with your intention. Freak exchange is approved.
If we're not off in 8.5 minutes, we'll call back within 10, Challenger 263, Juliet Mike.
Okay, tower is 19.9er and ground is 0.7.
United 1399, turn right heading 130.
Right turn heading 130, United 1399. What did I say was 19.9. Got that all on standby.
United 1399 is 10 miles from Douglas. Maintain 4000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS. Runway 16 left approach.
Maintain 4000 till established. Cleared ILS 16 left approach. United 1399. Slow down to about 165 knots. We'll add in 2 notches of flaps. Approach is armed. While I get these flaps in, I will not be able to slow down. There we got 2 notches of flaps. Intercepting localizer. Tower is on standby. Conditioner levers, we'll put those to max.
November 263 Juliet Mike, Salt Lake City Center. Radar contact 14 miles north of the Salmon VR. And altitude checks, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Alright, minimums is 200. $200 minimum is set. Missed approach, climb to 900. 2,000. And then to 5,000. Okay. So we'll reset this for 2,000 so we don't climb too high if we need to go miss for whatever reason. Keeping the speed about 150, which is my gear down limit. So once we get a little bit closer, we'll do gear down. Final approach speed over the numbers will be
1399 contact tower 119.9er.
Seattle Tower 119.9er, United 1399. Swap that over. Seattle Tower, United 1399, establishing a localizer, 16 left.
United 1399, Seattle Tower, wind 200 at 12, gust 22, runway 16 left, clear to land.
16 left, clear to land, United 1399. 220, so the wind is
Juliet,
coming
Mike, contact Salt Lake City Center, 128.72.
So we're going to do some little crab action in here. Alright, we're going to do flaps 3, gear down.
Number 263 Juliet Mike, Salt Lake City Center, climb and maintain flight level 380.
And normally I would do, let me see.
Salt Lake clearance to low, Delta 2652, information echo, request AFRA. Delta
the
2652,
crazy
Salt Lake City clearance,
crosswind.
clear to Reno Airport, Desert 1 departure,
Do a
Battle Mountain
flaps 3
transition, limits
landing.
filed. Maintain 10,000, departure
Gusting and
135.5,
everything,
squawk
so
3134. Do not exceed 230 knots in the climb until advised.
Any clear to Reno Airport, Desert 1 departure. Bravo Alpha, Mike transition asphalt, that's Battle Mountain transition asphalt, climb via the SID. Or correction, climb maintain 11,
alright, so we got flaps
10,000.
3, gear down, 3 green.
135.5, squawk through 134, we won't exceed
Got the
230 in the climb
runway.
out, Delta 2652.
Keep the
Delta
autopilot in
2652,
though.
verify squawk is
So we get
3134,
a little bit
3134.
closer.
3134, the squawk, Delta 2652.
Delta 2652, read back correct. Radar Sierra Charlie's clear the Bravo airspace. I've got no traffic observed between you and your destination. Now your radar services are terminated. Squawk and maintain VFR. Free exchange is approved.
Squawk VFR, clear the Bravo airspace, Radar Sierra Charlie.
Alright, I think I'm safe, so we'll do autopilot off. We're gonna keep the speed up. Just because it's a little breezy. Gusting to 22 knots.
Heavy ground, Walker 590 to the terminal, short of Bravo, will request taxi.
Walker 590 Haley ground, runway 13, taxi via Bravo.
Taxi 13 via Bravo, 90.
I'm doing wind correction. You can see here.
Air 299 left at Mike, Bravo to parking, monitor ground point 7.
Left at Mike, Bravo to parking, monitor ground point 7, United 1399, thanks to you. Point 7, 21.7. Landing lights, strobes are off. Flaps are up. And we'll park over here.
It's not required, but thanks.
Alright. That is off. Disconnect the GTN software.
Heavy type Walker 590 is 13, ready for departure.
This plane
Welcome
you
590
gotta
Haley Tower, runway 13,
you
cleared
gotta
for takeoff.
disable it when you're done and
Runway
enable it
13, clear
after you
takeoff,
got it running.
190.
Otherwise you can't turn on you can't switch between VLOC and GPS mode
Number
with
9 Whiskey
this
Romeo, contact Big Sky Approach,
button
110.6.
down here. So you gotta do it between GTN 750. We'll turn that.
Big Sky Approach, runway 969 Whiskey Romeo, 18, correction, flight level 186, descending via with Whiskey.
Number 969 Whiskey Romeo, Big Sky Approach, thanks for Whiskey, expect ILS.
Disconnected.
Let's run a replay. I think it's the first time I've landed this thing with flaps 3 with a gusty crosswind, so handled pretty good. As long as you come in fast, I had plenty of runway. I wasn't worried about it. Works for me. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like my material, please hit that thumbs up. It helps get the videos out to the masses, or even 2 more maybe. All right, y'all have a good weekend if I don't upload anything beforehand. Y'all take care. Chase out.